Hello friends, very good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Talent Traders. Those who are new to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe the channel to get more update on intraday and positional trading strategies. And this video, I'm going to discuss about that scalping dashboard using the charting scanner. How to trade based on the scalping scanner, so that we already made a scanner and I have published on my videos. If you want to the scanner, go back to my videos and you can get it that the scanner. But here that scanner will helping you to find out the trending stocks intraday basis. That I'm using a 15 minutes time frame. That was giving you such a great information of how we can play with the trades. Already we discussed about a 5 minutes the scalping scan, how to do the trade based on the scalping scan. So the 5 minutes, what the conditions which I have used on that 5 minute scalping scanner, simply three consecutive bullish candles where it is present after the market open. So while after market open, three consecutive 5 minutes bullish, so there is a chances the trend may continue or the reversal also be possible on that uh, highest level, because by the first 15 minutes should be the crucial time after market open. So lot of buying and selling will happen and also carry forward position closing that time. So that is what the first 15 minutes highly crucial time. So we are going to find out by using the charting scanner to that kind of movement, right? So after that, how we can place the trades based on this method. So initially on our previous videos we are discussing about the 5 minute stocks, but here on 15 minutes, even 1 hour time frame also be there, and how we can play with that. So that I'm going to discuss here, and let's check it out. Today there is a two stocks, one is PVR and another one is Adani Enterprise. These are the two stocks where it forms a first 5 minutes scalping bullish. Let me check it out, just wait. So these two stocks, one is a PVR and another one is Adani Enterprise. Let me check this chart how it performed, or how the stocks are forming a candlesticks pattern and after market open. So let me check it out. PVR in a 5 minutes time frame. See, there is a 5 minutes time frame. So the first 5 minutes, first 5 minutes, that is what the 15 minutes. First 15 minutes should be the bullish candle, and in a 5 minutes time frame we are checking three consecutive green bars, right? So three consecutive green bars, there is a chances where market can continue the trend over and above the candle. If it is looking the close will be maybe closing higher highs, further candle also be the chances to get a further higher highs, and we can use the stop loss of those low as our stop loss. Just wait, sorry, got a continuous call. Okay, so here where we are going to focus a small risky trade. I'm not going to take a big risk trades at this moment. So the small risk trade where you can see the risk for the trade is just about 10 points. Okay, so the risk is about 10 points where we are going to focus on buy opportunities around 1732 and the stop loss is around 1722. That's just about a 10 rupees gap for that lost. That is what a third 5 minutes candle. So in this third 5 minutes candle where I can focus for a buying opportunity. So the initial that candle may not be triggered. The next candle where we get the orders, and the same candle itself it went up to from 32 to 52, almost 51 points to while near about 20 points. The next candle it reaches maximum of. So here 1 is to 2 risk reward ratio it reaches. It never triggers your stop loss till end of the day. That is what the main logic we are using with that 5 minutes candlesticks pattern. That always giving you profit, but if it triggers your stop loss also, it would be a minimum. You are not going to lose a big amount, right? The first important. And if you are using a 5 minutes time frame, so you need to do that active and fast in the market, right? The second stock here, what we have expected, the three consecutive bullish, there is a continuation we are expecting that is happening in the stocks, and the end of the day it closed by 1754. that was works well, no problem. The second stock which we are going to focus is Adani Enterprise, right? So let's look at this stock where the first three consecutive green candles, but market not able to close over and above this level. This level, it it may be a trap, the first three consecutive green candles, but we are expecting there is a continuation when the market is going above the level. So we are expecting the continuation, but unfortunately it never broke the level on the highest side, right? It never broken. And let's look at this. What happened in that? It's completely changed and it is on going down, and in one point of the time it breaks the day low and it is keep going down. If this three continuous 5 minutes candle in the green side, but and another important thing where you can see there is a inverted hammer, there is a candlesticks pattern where it forms inverted hammer. That is what another important thing. So the market may be reversal at this time. So what kind of stop loss and how many points we are taking a risk here? 54 to 36, almost 30 points, nearby 28 to 30 points risk this last 5 minutes. And also the price got rejected huge when it reaches the 54 and the close will be 43, almost 20 point got rejected. There is some clue, it is not closed on the top, it is closed nearby the open. So maybe the price rejected at this area of the maybe uh, reversal. At when it close broken, we keep the stop loss the highest level. We can make the stop because this is the point where we are expecting the continuation, but unfortunately the market is broken down, so we can go for a sell. And let's look at this. From 3643 market is reaching nearby 3450. So this is what the big risk reward concept, where you can see where we are going to having an opportunity around 3636, the low, and it closed by 34 and it coming down to 3443, almost 200 point up, 36 nearby 200 point with a 30 point risk. That is what the idea where we are using this scanner to find out a stocks up. The same one where we are using on the Tata Chemical, Polycab and ITC. These are the stocks which is forms on the 15 minutes time frame. This is what a 15 minutes time frame. So what the conditions we are used on the first 5 minutes, same conditions we are using on the first 15 minutes. So let me go to check Tata Chemical. What happened in Tata Chemical? That is what on Tata Chemical. It was we are filtering the stocks. So let's look at this. It is about 5 minutes, but the stock is not satisfying the conditions in a 5 minutes. It's not satisfying the conditions. So the third candle would be a red candle. So it may not be, this stock may not be available on the 5 minute scanner. But so the condition where you are using on that kind of thing is 15 minutes. So let's look at that same kind of thing which is happened in Adani end, the same thing which is present here. And first 15 minutes candle, I am using the 15 minutes time frame now, and 15 minutes candle, it's a green, but here is the price got rejected huge. Once the high and low 1113 and 1125, somewhere around 12 rupees is our risk. From the 12 rupees risk, around 1112 or the low is 113. From that it is broken down and it was giving 1080, almost more than 1:2. The maximum low it is 1076. Here are the 25 point there, almost 38 point, it generated the profit. This is about a 15 minutes. What was the risk we are taken is around 12 rupees. So here you can see the same thing which is happening, kind of inverted hammer. So it tell us the reversal and it should be the top because this was the day high and it never changed. So there is an opportunity and the reversal we can find by using this. And the second one is Polycab and ITC. Let's go for a Polycab. Yeah, it's about 1 2 3 Yes, here you look at this stock. So 3 consecutive bullish candle after market open in a 15 minutes time frame. So there is a trade where we are finding out here around 2,567 and 551 is the low, almost a 15 point where we are finding this candle high and low range. So once it is broken that high, we can enter into the trade. It reaches around 83 from 67, 77, 83, almost 15 points is generated, and finally it triggers your stop loss. Where we can make the stop loss is around this level. It can trigger only this 15 minutes we are focused. Again, there is an opportunity for a sell, but it was initially triggers your buy side, and after that it was a stop loss. Then we can try to take a trade to reverse your or reduce your loss. So if you are trying to take the trade, so maybe the stop loss got covered. What was the stop loss? You are triggered around somewhere around 51 to 18 points. Once it is broken that level of 51, it coming down towards 26. Almost your loss what you made in this candle. So that may be reversed on the next one. That is what the 15 minute. And after again, once you covered this, you leave it. Again, there is a re-entry and the same point, and it is up happening around nearby 2 o'clock. So it's not suitable for a suitable time for an intraday trade. So we maybe ignore. The third one is ITC. The logic and concept where we are using for this method, ITC, here is the ITC, and 31.45, 32.90, almost 1.5 rupees is the risk. Once it is broken that level of 333, it went up to 334.9, nearby 2 rupees is generated, and unfortunately it gets your stop loss. Let me check 31.45 and 31.40, just a 5 paisa trigger. So normally if you are making a stop loss, you just don't place the same level. So just reduce some buffer, almost 5, 10 paisa or 15 paisa, 30 paisa according to the value of the stock. So if you are playing that, it should be the safe trade. And hourly also, these are the stocks based on the same method. And the same Intel and Lalpath Lab, which is on 15 minutes bearish trend. That is what the negative stocks where it forms on a 15-minute basis. Let me go to check what happened on that stock. Intellectual. Let me go to check, and 1, 2, 3 consecutive. That is what 29th. So it's a huge. What was the risk for the trade is 535.1 to 538. Here is the risk we have taken just about 3 rupees. And what we are going to focus is 531 and 533. Correct? Sorry. 535 to 38. 535 to 538. So where we are going to focus just 3 rupees risk. And let's look at that closed by 512. Huge benefit on intellectual. That is what the risk is very small and the reward of that thing is very huge. Second, and the second one is Lalpath Lab. What happened on Lalpath? It is a continuous bearish on the first 3 minutes candle. 1 and 2 and 3 on decreasing, and there is a entry point. The risk for the trade is 68 to 24, almost 40 points. So once it is broken the low around 2642, it coming down to the maximum of 559. So near about 5960, 64 points is generated the profit where we are taking a 40 rupees, at least 1:1, and closed by 2583. So this is an amazing indicator and scanner. So instead of sitting and watching each and every stocks chart, may not be finding out that opportunity. But using the scanners and screeners, we can easily find out. That is what these are the 5 minutes. Instead of focusing on 5 minutes, it's taken a huge time. And same thing which we are going to, let's check it out about India, Zydus, Apollo Hospital, Dr. Reddy. These are the hourly 3 hours bullish. But if you are focusing hourly chart, we may not be getting the profit in intraday, but it may be a positional trade. Say, let we go for a 16 minutes in that one. Dr. Reddy's lab. We'll see 1, 2, 3 consecutive, and it is broken. And here is the stop. And initially, the risk for the trade is just the 348, 378. 58, 20 rupees, and it made a high of 405. So 30 points is right. So hourly, it's not for an intraday, right? So because the hourly confirmation you get around 12:15 only. After 12:15, we have only 3 hours candle. So in that 3 hour, it may not be continue the trend or it may reverse, but hourly chart it required at least 3-4 hours to complete the trade setup. So it may not be, but if we can try it on 30 minutes, let me go for a Dr. Reddy in 30 minutes time frame, so we may convert it. So let's look at this 30 minutes where 352, 331, just 20 points, and now it generated you 50 points. So we can add 30 minutes also here on the scanner. It may helping you to find out the stock which is forming such a kind of pattern. So I'll try to add 30 minutes also, because it is clearly finding out the trend trading and trend based trading, whether reversed or such a kind of things. We can focus on this. I hope you understand about that scalping kind of scanners. Okay, those don't ask for the scanners. It is already updated on my Telegram, sorry, and my YouTube channel. Previous videos, you can make use of it. And thank you for watching this video. And thank you very much. If you are new to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe the channel to get more update. Thank you so much.